This is a very like normal girl fragrance review, not your fragrance girly review. Well, welcome back to a new fragrance video. I have been asked to do an updated fragrance video and I wanted to share with you my 5 fragrances that are on repeat this summer. So these are 5 of my favorites that I have been loving that I think are perfect for the warm weather. So I'm gonna jump right into it. I will link all of these in my description box. They will also be in the YouTube shopping button. As always, I wanna know what your go-to fragrances are for the summer. And I have to say, I'm gonna start with this first one, and it is one that I did not think at all that I would enjoy, because typically for me, who is not a fragrance girly but has been trying to become one, I like scents that are a little bit more masculine. I tend to use the words like woody and smoky when it comes to my favorites. I'm not really a gourmand girl. I'm not really like a big vanilla cupcake. And I'm also not usually a fruity girl. And then I got this one from Replica, and this is their Never Ending Summer. I did receive this in PR. I do not think that this is one that I would purchase myself, because typically, like I said, the fragrance description right on here is refreshing bright orange. That to me doesn't sound like something, as I'm wearing a shirt with peaches on them. That to me is not something that I would think, oh, that's a scent that I want. But I got it sent to me and I really like Replica fragrances, and I was like, you know what, let me give this a try. From the moment I put it on, which is in a get ready with me video, I try it for the first time, I was hooked. So the Replica Never Ending Summer, let me read you the fragrance descriptions, one of my favorite things to do. So prices for these, the 3.4 fluid ounce is $165. The 0.3, which is like the travel size, is $35. There's also a 1.05 ounces, and that is $85. The description, the scent type is fresh citrus, and it says the Never Ending Summer transports you to an eternal summer on the Amalfi Coast. The unisex fragrance is designed to capture this region's uplifting essence. Never Ending Summer delivers a fresh citrus scent infused with the mood of a vibrant summer escape. So we are supposed to be capturing the essence of an endless Italian vacation. Never Ending Summer is shaped around the unique Italian Spritz Accord, with the signature cocktail instantly recognizable for its uplifting citrus notes. The Spritz Accord intertwines with bitter orange with its zesty, revitalizing scent, evocative of a freshly peeled orange, and the vibrancy of vetiver, though sensuality captures Italy's earthiness. As the name suggests, this perfume is perfect for the summer season but can be worn year-round. And it was so funny because the first time that I sprayed this in that Get Ready With Me, I knew that I was trying to think of an Aperol Spritz, but I could not think of the name to save my life. But yes, instantly when I sprayed this, I thought of an Aperol Spritz. I also just think the bottle is very like sleek and elegant looking. This one is glass. This to me, when I spray it, I have been to Italy. I went last year, and I really do feel like it's one of those scents that like makes me feel like I'm on the streets in Italy, having an Aperol Spritz, having some pasta, having gelato twice a day, like I actually did in Italy when I was there last year. But it's such an, I think the word uplifting was used in the description, and that's what I would say too. It just kind of instantly cheered up my senses. And I remember spraying it in this office and like leaving and then coming back, and I could still smell it in here, and it just put me in a good mood again. So this to me, even though yes, you have the orange scents, and I'm not typically that fruity kind of girl, to me this I think was the first perfume that I started trying that I was like, am I getting into fruity scents? Am I? So if you have fruity fragrances that you love, you should drop them below. Let's stick with something fruity. I don't know, I honestly, okay, I am wearing a shirt with peaches on it. I really didn't even plan that, but a lot, I'm talking 1, 2, 3. 3 of them are fruit. Okay, yeah, fruity, here we go. But next up, sticking with the fruit theme, I have from Ellis Brooklyn, and this is their Guava Granita. Somehow I got put on Ellis Brooklyn's PR list. I don't really know how that happened, but once again, I saw this and I was like, I don't know if this is one that I would necessarily buy myself, because I see Guava and I'm like, I'm just not like that fruity type of girl. Again, the moment that I sprayed this, I was like, oh, come on. Like, this just made me feel like I was on the beach, like I was gonna drink like a tropical mocktail, like the waves are in the background. And again, something about these fruity scents is just like putting me in a good mood. It's making me think warm weather. It's making me think vacation. I love the packaging on this one too. I actually did a video of like my eye makeup that was inspired by my perfume, and I did more of like this like orange kind of sparkly look using the Singe Beauty Agate Temptation palette, but that was inspired by this bottle. So price on this one, the 1.7 fluid ounce is $115, and there's also a 0.33 fluid ounces, the travel size, and that is going to be $33. And from the Ellis Brooklyn website, it says, lush, escapist, country club chic. Welcome to Club EB, touching down in Palm Springs, where playful fun and modern chic converge in Guava Granita Eau de Perfume, featuring a blend of tropical fruity goodness, guava, banana, and mango blossom, and a rich underpinning of vanilla and almond milk. Guava Granita is a luxe getaway that's equal parts irreverent and upscale. So it does say that this is gourmand, and the top notes: guava juice, banana, bergamot, tropical water lily. Mid is Cavalon melon, coconut palm, and mango blossom, and then dry is vanilla, sandalwood, and almond milk. I am also a big fan of sandalwood, I will say that as well. Again, with this one of the first questions I got when I talked about this fragrance was if the banana was really overpowering. I will be honest, I don't really get a lot of banana with this one. I definitely get the guava, and I can also get a bit of that sandalwood, and a little bit, and like for me also like a little hint of vanilla as well. But to me, even though like I said, I'm not a big vanilla girl unless it's like a smoky vanilla type of situation, to me the guava mixed with the sandalwood mixed with the vanilla, like I think that to me is what makes this a favorite of mine. Again, it kind of is that uplifting one, gives me that vacay vibes, just puts me in a good mood, makes me think of warm weather. Really like the bottle design. Again, glass bottle on this one, but this, oh, that's such a nice one. All right, let me move away from something fruity, and we are gonna move over to Josie Maran, and this is their Golden Hour Fragrance Mist. So Josie Maran has also come out with body butters, and I have been very much obsessed with them. Was it in my last favorites video that I had 2 of the body butters that were completely empty? It is what I use right now. Like every time I get out of the shower, I slather myself in the body butter. I love that they also have the travel versions as well. I am gearing up to do quite a bit of travel. Not only am I in the middle of a move, so things look a little funky around me, I'm trying to hide it as best as I can, but I am in the middle of moving out of this apartment. Immediately after I move out of this apartment, I am out of the country. I'm going to India, Bali, and then Hawaii. So I have a lot going on coming up here, and I love that Josie Maran has those, the travel packs. Wait, I think there's still one at this apartment. Yes, I got one. So these, you know, plastic packaging, these are great to be able to throw in a travel bag, and you betcha that I will have this in my suitcase that I don't know yet how I'm packing for all of those trips and all of those climates and all of that time away, but we're gonna figure it out. But I love these little travel guys, right? So then I got a PR package from Josie Maran that also now included these fragrance mists, and I was like, come through, Josie. And I don't know if you can tell, I've just been kind of shaking it around a bit, but I've used quite a bit of Golden Hour. I really love Topless Tangerine, going back to fruity. I love Topless Tangerine. I actually gifted that to a friend who I go to her place quite a bit as well. So I kind of donated that scent to the house for all of us to use, both the fragrance mist and the body butter, because I think it's so good. But Golden Hour became my favorite. So let me read you the description. These are also $26. So again, a fragrance mist. We do have plastic packaging on this one, but compared to the, I think it was $135 and then $115, you know, $26. But this is a 100% all natural fragrance blend with argan oil and jojoba mist for long wearing juicy hair and body mist. So Golden Hour has amber, white musk, and santal. Golden Hour is a transformative, sexy fragrance that adapts to your natural scent, bringing out the most irresistible version of you while enveloping you in the warmth of amber, white musk, and santal. And let me just touch on Topless Tangerine. It has pixie tangerine, pink grapefruit, and brown sugar. That to me is like a combination. Again, I know I don't know much about fragrance, but I'm like, what a random combo to me. And somehow that one just works. This says, summer so close you can taste it. Take 1 part of French Riviera, add 1 part of LA tan, throw in a splash of 90s R&B, and you've got this Oja Pixie Tangerine Dream bursting with juiciness. On the hunt for your inner risk taker, this is mega oomph in a jar. I just love that. But going back to Golden Hour, this to me smells like, in a good way, it smells like an SPF or like almost like a tanning lotion maybe. I think maybe it's a tanning lotion is what I'm thinking of, but like in a non-super chemically way. You know what I'm saying? In a better way. And I will also say with this fragrance, when you spray it, I think that you are able to tell that like it's a little bit thicker than just your your regular spray, right? Because this is your hair and body mist. But to me, it really kind of mimics the body lotion. It's like has just a little bit more oomph to it, and I think layering it is so great. So I love to layer the Golden Hour body lotion and then put on the Golden Hour fragrance mist, which again, when I donated Topless Tangerine to my friends, I wanted to give both the fragrance mist and the body lotion because I do think that they pair really well together. So I've been so excited about these, and honestly, I've been seeing quite a bit of people talk about these fragrance mists from Josie Maran. I highly recommend those. All right, let's finish it off with the last two. I do believe that these are also sold in a set together, but these are from Phlur. Now, I'm a big fan of Phlur. I have right next to me the Vanilla Smoke. Again, when I go back to like, I like the smoky woody, and that's how I kind of like my vanilla. Vanilla Smoke really says it all. But that to me smells like a campfire. And I like to smell like a campfire, except for this summer. This summer, we're smelling like fruit. When the fall comes, we'll smell like a campfire again. But Phlur has released Beach Skin and Peach Skin. And then I believe that you can buy these in a set together as well. Honestly, I love them both, but I like Peach Skin just a little bit more, which shocks me just as much as you. But I'm gonna go with Beach Skin. Again, this is a hair and fragrance mist. I love the hair and fragrance mists are a thing. Love that vibe. Okay, so from the website, the 8 fluid ounces, is that what this is? That seems like a lot. Yeah, this is the 8 fluid ounces. This is $38, okay? And then you can also get the 3 fluid ounces, which I believe is this size over here. Yeah, so this is the 3 fluid ounces, and that one will retail for $25. So just a little comparison of sizes, 8 versus 3 fluid ounces. For Beach Skin, the top notes are bergamot, ozonic accord, and pink pepper. The heart is solar accord, coconut, nougat, and melon, and then the base is sandalwood, vanilla musk. See, so we still got a little bit of the OG Samantha in here. But the description is, breathe in the gauzy ocean mist, feel the heat of sand, and watch the dappled light dance across the waves. Beach Skin bottles the kiss of sun and skin as soft tiara blossoms wash over traces of salty air, accented by the citrusy spark of bergamot. A transparent veil of coconut milk and sandalwood linger on skin, leaving remnants of creamy warmth that's both airy and sensual. So I think I gravitate towards this one because, again, it has that, the sandalwood, the musk, the vanilla that's wrapped in those. And to me, this is just like, I don't want to say a basic summer fragrance, but to me, this is just such a good, like, reminds me of the water. I want to get sand on me when I wear this one. I want to frolic on the beach type of thing. I want to read a good book on the beach while I spray Beach Skin. She's a vibe. Then lastly, I'm going to touch on Peach Skin from Phlur. I'm so shook. Oh, peaches! But I knew I wore the peaches shirt for a reason. That just clicked to me. I knew Peach Skin was going to be in this video. It's been sitting in front of me this whole time. It just clicked to me. Oh, my peaches shirt. I've been trying to share a lot of my outfits recently, especially for summer fashion. I do have a whole Amazon like fashion idea list. I can link in my description box. This shirt is on here. I wore this in an Instagram reel the other day, and I got so many questions of where I got this shirt. So I will link it because I think it's so cute. But for Peach Skin, this says, beneath a peach's velvety soft peel, a juicy succulent bite beckons. Peach Skin begins with a familiar, weightless warmth enriched with notes of plum and Bellini, then descends into a creamy core of milky sandalwood, sheer amber, and coconut caramel. Juicy and flirtatious, Peach Skin is always in season. I just love these. Okay, so notes, the top notes are peach Bellini, bergamot, peach skin. Heart is white freesia, vanilla orchid, and jasmine nectar. Base is milky sandalwood, sheer amber, coconut caramel. This, as I smack myself with it, this to me kind of is like a peach Bellini. Okay, so we have like the Aperol Spritz. What drink could our guava be? Help me out, people who know more about that than me. Like, what's our guava drink? And then we have like a peach Bellini, but like a sophisticated one. And I'm trying to think of what note I feel like. Sandalwood for sure, I think that I get coming through. The peach Bellini, and maybe a little bit of that coconut comes through. For me, I'm not great, you know. This is a very like normal girl fragrance review. Not your fragrance girly review. But, so it's like the sophisticated peach Bellini, like I'm sitting outside watching the sun. You know what, I live in Vegas. Maybe I'm sitting on the Vegas Strip and I'm enjoying brunch. Maybe at like Alexas. I'm watching the fountains. I'm people watching, and I'm sipping my peach Bellini. Oh, see, she's just a vibe. I don't, and like I said, I believe you can buy these together as a set, and Phlur has a bunch of different ones that I saw as a set too. They also have a trio with this one and vanilla skin maybe was the other one that you can buy them in. And again, these are quite large, but also plastic. So the fragrance and hair mist are the plastic packaging, which is a little bit easier to travel with. And then these two are going to be your glass. But those are my 5 fragrances right now I just have on repeat. I have all of these lined up on the bathroom, and then it's so funny because to me it just kind of depends on like what my day is or also what my outfit is, and then that's how I decide what fragrance I want to go with. And I love all of them. I also think that they're all pretty different. I didn't want to grab a bunch of things that I thought were going to be the same or have similar scents, so I was really glad that I feel like these are different vibes. We have all different fruits: orange, guava, peach. We have your golden hour, kind of like your suntan, and we have your beach skin. Like, I just felt like they were different. I hope that you enjoyed this fragrance video. Please let me know any other like top 5s that you would want to see for summer or makeup collection in general. Let me know if you want any travel vlogs, because I'm about to be gone for a hot minute. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.